First and foremost, all praises, glory, and honor goes to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Bashem Rakakwadash, double honors to the elder apostles at Great Millstone that taught us this truth. Citation, all Yakin pushing his word day in and day out, doing this quick lesson. I know dreams lifted up fools, but I had a vision the other night, man. The Lord's has been giving me heavy visions lately. If some with no cut cards, just straight hitter dreams where you don't need to break it down. Then a dream like this, which I'm about to mention, that had some symbolism involved. So this is a couple nights ago. Today's December the 30th, 2025, right? Oh, it's actually the 31st, man. We at the New Year's Eve 2025 already. And see, it flew by. Yeah, so I had a dream. I'm at this like mom and pop store, man. Typical mom and pop store, you know what I'm saying, where they sell like urban attire. And I was going shopping for a shiesty mask like this, right? Just like this, not the one where that halfway covers your face, the full covering like this, like the Kodak Black joint. So I was shopping. I seen different variations, and I'm a big guy, so I sweat a lot, so I can't wear a cotton one like this. You know what I'm saying? I was looking for one that was like polyester or whatever, right? Something cool, man, like dry fit material. And when I got to the store, that's all they had was cotton. So I was like, fuck, nah, I don't want this shit, man. And then the lady or the store owner, employee, she's like, yeah, just come back like either today or the next day, in the afternoon. We should have some more then. But I didn't have that time available. I was like, man, look, it's now or never type shit. So I said, fuck it. I scrapped this idea. And this is proof that this was a vision. So they had this hat. I said, so I settled for this hat. I said, all right, oh yeah, that hat is fire. I'm gonna take it, right? So, so I bought this hat, went up out of there, right? And this is the exact color too. You see, they got the purple. This is on Walmart. They got the purple. They got the blue. But this is the exact one I got, man. All right. A few brothers that know sneakers. There was a sneaker called Air Bacon in 90s. This is the Air Bacon color that I wanted, right? Same exact color scheme. So I say this because I was working yesterday, and it was just a bad day at work, man. I didn't really make shit. I should have, I was like, damn, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, you thinking your work's gonna be quick, but then it take hours to do a bullshit ass job. I'm trying to cancel shit. AI or whatever. The chat didn't let me cancel it. So I said, fuck it, man. Let me just go to the store that I wanted to cancel. So I go to the store and I see a little boy with the same hat on that was in my vision. And our vision, mind you, the vision was earlier this week, and I seen a little boy with the same hat. So I'm telling him, I think I told his uncle, yeah, I like his hat. Is that your brother? He's like, nah, that's his nephew. So he had a good spirit. He's like, yeah, nephew, tell him thank you. And he said thank you. So because he was a young guy, a young boy. The uncle was probably like a late teens, early 20s. The little boy was like no more than like 9 years old, between like 7 to 9. So hey man, the only thing I could take from that dream that is almost hunting season, because at first I went shopping for the shiesty. With shiesty, it represents what? Drill time, man. All right. And then I ended up getting the flame hat, you know. So you know, that's the order. Hunting season, then the missiles hit, man. Fire everywhere, man. All right. You're in America. So I said, hey, that's yeah, I'll call all your how by Shimmy I was shy for, you know, making my vision, come to pass in the same week, man. You know, same week. And I wasn't even like I was trying to fight going to that store. I was fighting it, and the Lord still showed me. All right. So let me get this precept. It's Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishes, save the Lord. And that's what we've been doing, starving our apostles and elders, since the early 80s till now, man. 40 plus years, man. All the way to little old us, man. That's probably been only doing this for a decade or less, or 2 decades or less, half. You know what I mean? A decade and a half or less. You get my point. Saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and they shall fish them. Yeah, so we at the end of this time, this part of this prophecy that Jeremiah had, man. Because Jeremiah, he's seen all of us out sweet preaching, reproving, rebuking, exhorting, way back in the ancient world, man. Right? The Lord gave him those visions, man. He saw many of us, man. I mean, in his age, man, his brothers, man. Thousands of brothers on the streets of America and throughout the world, man. Sending this message, man, in truth and sincerity. And after will I send for many hunters. So, hey, man, a lot of the same, majority of the same brothers, some of the apostles and elders on down. The street preaching gonna get riled up, man, through the spirit, man. All right, they're gonna get raised up. That's a better word. He's seen us raised up, man. And they shall hunt them from every mountain, going into these governments and every hill, and out of the hole of the rocks, man. All right, so we gonna go to these big governments, little governments, all the way down to these bunkers, man, that these elites are hiding it throughout the globe. But everything's gonna start here in America, and Lord willing, 2026. The year of apostates, spies, agents, sellouts. This will be the perfect year for this to happen, man. Because them demons got to go down in order for us to receive our glory, man. Okay. So, hey, the Lord said he's about to plead with all flesh, man. Let me get it, man. It's Isaiah 66:16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua shall be many. So I believe that's why the Lord gave me that vision, man. And then not only giving me the vision, but manifesting the vision, in the same week, because he's about to visit this place with fire. And I put a blessing, man, too, on that little boy, his family. The little boy was wearing the hat, cute little boy, man. And his uncle, the young man, the young man, he wasn't like a YN. I read his spirit. He had a good spirit on him. He probably just, either goes to school or do whatever he does in his life, play video games. And just cool out. And even his mom, man, you all know the nigga woman got spirits on her, but, I could tell. Because I think I seen his mom. She wasn't a bad looking lady either. So, I put a blessing on their whole household, man. Because the Lord gave me that vision, then manifested it even after I tried to fight it. I tried to fight going to the location where I seen the little boy. So the Lord really wanted me to see it, man. It wasn't about the money. It wasn't about, me work. It was just, hey, the Lord just set everything up perfectly, man. The Lord manifested my vision the same week, man. I might title this video that, man. So I'm gonna end it there. Till next time, Shalom.